Jason, Maria Morales with Throwing Bows podcast. How are you today?
I'm doing awesome, Maria. How about yourself?
Pretty darn good. So I want to start by asking you. This is going to be now your third fight in about 7 months. So you're definitely staying active. Depending on whether or not you're able to pull this out and defeat Paul, how active do you want to be through the remainder of the year? Like, do you plan on taking a break?
Well, I have a family feat, so I don't have the money and the luxury like all the other fighters them that could, sit and just unless Scott Coker signed Logan Paul and Logan Paul versus Jason Jackson, then I could take a break for the year. But other than that, I keep going.
Awesome. And then also, you're currently number three in the rankings. Obviously, Paul Daley is a dangerous opponent. He's known, for his striking and knocking folks out. With the win, where do you think that puts you in the title picture, and where would you like for it to put you in the title picture?
I don't know. At this point. I don't want to confuse my mind no more on title fight or whatnot because if that was so, I would have got it off the name on fight. But no, it wasn't. So I'm just gonna fight, and whatever Bellator have in mind, if that's what it has, then I'm ready. But if it's not there, I'm gonna continue on fighting.
Mike?
Hey, Jason. So I'm curious your thoughts on one, Paul kind of walking back his retirement comments and taking this fight with you. And then also, if you could kind of speak about the great team you have there down in South Florida at Sanford MMA.
My team, blessed to be a part of my team. And Paul, definitely. I'm not sure if it's that he still feel like he got it or whatnot, but on come fight night, definitely I'm going to shut all that down.
All right, Dylan.
Hey there, Jason. I appreciate you making some time.
Thank you.
I'm just curious because, much has been made of the fans coming back for this Bellator show. Like, what's your level of enthusiasm with the fans being back in attendance?
It's all right because I competed more with the fan than without the fan.
All right, Jim.
Hey, Jason, nice hoodie. Like to see you representing there.
Yeah. Team been grateful to me. You know it.
Hey, so just a little bit about who you worked with for this fight to prepare you. Some of the ones you've worked with in the past that are still with you. You're working with Sanford MMA, and anybody new you brought in to spar or train with.
I haven't brought in anyone new because we have everyone we need. But one difference that I had is a little bit of knowledge from Raymond Daniels, which is like key.
All the best. Thank you, Jason.
Appreciate that.
Steve?
Hey Jason, it's Steve from MMA Lowdown. So I just want to ask, right, so you've been on a tear now, so you're number 3. You're fighting Paul Daley, who's very dangerous, but he is unranked. A win's going to be great for your record and your reputation, but some would say it's a risky fight, and all the work that you've put in to get to that belt could be sabotaged if you lost. Is that played on your mind at all coming into this?
Well, it's not on my mind because my mind is just set on fighting. So even if it's still a setback, every setback is a setup for a comeback. So to me, if I'm supposed to get there, I'm going to get there. They can't do nothing or fix with my destiny.
I love that confidence. Good luck on the night. Can't wait.
Thank you.
Ryan?
How's it going, Jason? Ryan from Chaos MMA. You're facing a very experienced opponent in Paul. Now, are you expecting this to be one of your toughest matchups yet?
Well, expecting, but sometimes when you expect some of the stuff, it's just that it'd be like the easiest one. So, I can't really, what would you say, think ahead. That's like a foolish thing to do.
Thank you, and good luck on Friday.
Thank you.
Santiago?
Hi, Jason. Greetings from Amsterdam, and thank you for the time. Yeah. This is your third co-main event spot in a row, if I am correct, wow. Jason. Bellator is giving you a lot of great opportunities on really stacked cards. Can you feel this appreciation as well, Jason?
I always give thanks. Always have and always will.
Is the Dutch master Henry Hooft going to be in your corner for this fight? And how important was Henry for your preparation to this fight?
Henry Hooft is a little under the weather, but like I said, he's one of the main, function in the whole system.
Abraham?
Hey Jason, you had MVP in his last outing mentioned that he wants to fight you sometime in the near future. With a victory against Daley, you should be next in line for a title shot. However, like you mentioned before, you never know. Would you like to fight MVP if that title shot is not next?
This fight was originally asked for MVP, but I was told that MVP was promised a title fight.
How do you feel about that, especially knowing you're fighting a very dangerous guy in Paul Daley?
I don't feel anywhere about it because once I beat Paul Daley, maybe I feel good afterward. I might take another one. Because MVP is definitely talking about waiting until September, and I have a family to feed.
Michael?
Hey, Jason, how are you?
I'm doing awesome.
Awesome, brother. As mentioned before during this press conference, your opponent is really experienced. However, you are on a 4-winning streak. Do you and your corner plan to do something different for this one, or just stick to the winning strategy you've been utilizing for the last 4 fights?
Yes, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win. Definitely, for sure, whatever it takes. I'm definitely planning on being well-rounded. Like, I know that's when I'm at my best. So he have a lot to worry about. Then I
Awesome.
do.
Awesome. Good luck on Friday.
Thank you.
All right, we'll take a couple more here. Jeff?
Jeff Brentley, the Man in the Cage podcast. Jason, Paul Daley, all the power and the striking that he has coming into this fight. Do you plan on just doing your normal game plan against him, or do you guys down there, Henry Hooft, Sanford MMA, or you have some extra tricks up your sleeve going into this fight?
I said, I'm going to do whatever it takes to win. That's my game plan, whatever it takes. You can tell from my last fight. I had one eye, and what I did whatever it takes to get that victory. I'm that type of person. That's just how I was built. And that's just something that people don't realize about Jason Jackson, that I will do whatever it takes.
Thanks, Jason.
Ronald?
This is Ronald E. Smith. Jason, while you are co-main eventing, the main event is for the welterweight title. So, just to have your thoughts, how do you think that fight will play out?
Definitely going to be a tough battle, but I'm rooting for Amazons, because I'm all about out with the old and with the new, and would be good for Amazons and I to fight in a title fight after this fight. And I've been working hard to put away Paul Daley and get my title shot, earn my title shot, not given or promised. I'm gonna earn it.
Dylan?
Hey there, Jason. I'm kind of curious here because anecdotally, I've talked to multiple fighters from Sanford MMA, and they all seem to shout out your tunes you pick in the gym. Are you the official Sanford MMA DJ at this point? And what's the secret to laying down good tunes in the gym?
No. Greg Jones is not me. Greg Jones. But definitely, always reggae vibes.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Appreciate the time.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Our next question comes from the line of Suki MMA.
Hey, Jason, how's it going? I mean, I feel like you keep a really good demeanor despite your record. You have so much experience under your belt. What is it about your career that's allowed you to kind of stay calm going into big fights like this? You have Colby, Hayter Hassan under your belt. It's really nice to see such a good demeanor for a fighter.
Yeah, because I've been through a lot, and especially on the bad end of the deal, hospital after hospital and all this, that's just signs that just said, hey, you're not supposed to belong here, you're not supposed to be here. And I find the courage and grit and get through it. So now I know it's just take courage, and once you have some courage, you get through anything.
All right, and our last question here comes from the line of the LMD magazine. Go ahead.
Hi, Jason. This is Michelle from LMD magazine. How you doing today?
I'm doing awesome.
All right. So I fell in love with MMA about 3 years ago because of Black Sales MMA. And I learned that fighting is mental and physical. So what did you do to prepare for this fight?
Well, the physical part is training, definitely. And the mental part is just finding ways every day is out of love every little moment, every little thing. So you won't be upset or any type of bad energy in your body. Just love close to your family, food, whatever it is, just more love. Just bring more love. It builds up your mental game, I think. Love.